gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shopping. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these all-star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And now here's the starter for the National League, Tyler Glasnow. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. The 1-0. In the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Batting second from the New York Yankees.
It's Aaron Judge now. Big-time power. Judge matched a homer in his last game. This one in the air, center field. Carroll on the move. 2 down.
Batting third from the Seattle Mariners, the catcher.
So digging in, Cal Raleigh. There's a line drive to left field. And that is that. Middle of the first. No score after a half inning. We go to the bottom of the first. And now here's the starter for the American League, Hunter Brown. What do you look for here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. He'll also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Soto with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Chisholm. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. In the air to left center. Bellinger sizing it up. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. First-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Smith with a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Now he breaks his bat. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Pete Alonso.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. Sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
The 1-0. Out to short. Lindor fires over to first and quickly one away in the second. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly it with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
One down. Here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Inside, ball one.
And the 1-0. That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. Jose Ramirez bops one out. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat move. Aggressive, and it paid off. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He's a guy who does it all. Right side. Terang sends it to first. Rodriguez out of the play.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Cody Bellinger. Ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Flied to right his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
Nope.
Line drive to short and caught. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. This is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We head to the bottom of the second. This is Corbin Carroll. just missed.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
On the ground to short. Witt on the run, sends it over to first, and it beats him. What a play.
Great job from the first baseman to get a little dirty on the play for the catch. Just because it looked easy, that doesn't mean it was.
Here's Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Hey! Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
That is good.
Here comes Bryce Harper. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
On the ground. Off balance feet. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. The AL out front here. 3-0. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Zach Wheeler.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Judge now. He's 0 for 1.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter. What kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Hit in the air, center field. Carroll moving under this one. And there's one away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So up next, Cal Raleigh. He's 0 for 1.
That's inside.
That was straight queso right there.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He'll take a jog around the bases, and they boost their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Into center. Carroll hustling after it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Second baseman.
So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Up the middle. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here comes Manny Machado. Machado with a couple of homers in his last game. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. In the air to left center. One away.
Batting eighth from the Milwaukee Brewers, the second baseman.
This is Bryce Terang. That's in there. That's strike one. And he pumps it a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 down.
Batting ninth from the Milwaukee Brewers,
Jackson Chourio now at the plate. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to Guerrero. That ends the inning. Nothing doing there for the National League. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Dennis Santana.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. It seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one hammered, but pulled foul. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the American League, the third baseman.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Fought off foul. Santana, a guy that features an absolute power slider. Throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses. That's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
And I think being able to expand with that pitch as you start to offer at it, that he can move it just a little bit further away. Before you know it, you're trying to hit a pitch that's off the plate.
Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. That one fouled off. Line drive. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third.
Up next for the American League.
And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Picks himself up at RBI. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
First and second, 2 outs. Aaron Judge. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Ball. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A shot to the opposite field. And they add on. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Dennis Santana done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Jason Adam on the pitch out of the pen here. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now here's the switch inning power threat, Cal Raleigh.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Logan O'Hoppe. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Out to short, Lindor. And he beats it. He's safe.
Up next for the American League.
So 2 down. Now pinch hitter coming on. Giancarlo Stanton. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Stanton launched a homer in his most recent game. And he can't make the play. Still manages a throw, and they take care of Stanton for the out. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now an 8-0 game. This is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on the show. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Joe Ryan.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Back to the top of the order. Juan Soto now. First time up was a pop out.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here's Ohtani. Fly to left his first time.
Designated hitter, Yohei Ohtani.
That one ripped, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Next for the National League, the catcher, Will.
2 outs, base is empty. The batter now will be Will Smith. He popped out his first time. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. NL goes down quietly. Still 8-0.
Where's your vision? It's not how you started, but how you gon' end it. And how you gon' finish. Gotta get to the finish. They watching, they witnessing. Got a record, I break it like Guinness. Oh yeah, it's top of the league. Oh yeah, don't play with it, kid. You know what it's time.
We go to the top of the 5th. Digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Pete Fairbanks, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
The 1-1. And that one fouled off. One, 2 now. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That's to third. Machado throws to first in time. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Up next for the American League, the third baseman.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Ryan McMahon looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. McMahon at the plate now, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, and 2 now. To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for the American League.
So a man aboard, and now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. For 2.
Hey!
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Trent Grisham. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Strike 2. McMahon off of first with 2 away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ripped on a line to center. Carroll moving under it, and that'll do it. AL leaves 1 as the lead holds at 8-0. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Luis Severino. Stepping in, Corbin Carroll. Grounded out his first time up.
Number 7, Corbin Carroll.
There's the strike, 95 of that one.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Severino. Multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the National League, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Single to right in his first trip. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now here is Harper. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Hey!
Man at first, 1 away. Comes up empty. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the National League, the third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado. Fly to left his first time.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
That's in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Caught him looking for the K. And L leaves one. And they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Pete Fairbanks on the pitch here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Bellinger up to hit. Just missed. American League making a move for a pinch hitter, Wyatt Langford.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
The 1-0. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's going to be Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter, Ben Rice. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. Man at second. And a foul ball. In the air to left center. And that's a base hit. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 9-0.
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheap. In for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Off the mark there. Ball one. One on, nobody out, a run in, and we're at the top half of the sixth. That one fouled off. That misses, and it's 2-1. Ground ball left side, makes the sliding stop. The feed for one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Logan O'Hoppe getting ready to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. Popped up. Terang settles under it and makes the grab. And that is that. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the sixth. The American Leaguers on top, 9-0. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mackenzie Gore. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
The second baseman,
I always say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Swing and a ground ball collected by Torres. The throw to first.
He's out.
One away, bottom of the sixth.
up next for the National League, the right fielder,
Jackson Chourio digs in now. Sliced hard but foul. And that's through there for a strike. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Here's Juan Soto, not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And that's in for a strike. Soto wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Line drive, and that's down, a base hit, and that extends the inning.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Soto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is that. 1 left for the National Leaguers. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Mason Miller.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. 0-1 so far.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one at triple digits.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
The 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. He'll do it himself, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Next for the American League, the second baseman,
Gleyber Torres up to hit. That one to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 3. American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Gunnar Henderson trying to get something going for him with 2 away. On the ground right side. Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kenley Jansen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Hunter Goodman. In the air, right field. Rooker on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. O'Neal Cruz looking to start something with 1 gone. The 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. And down on strikes. 2 down.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Edwards in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And the NL is down in order, and they're down 9-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Devin Williams.
And Boog, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
Here's Ryan McMahon now.
The American League, the third baseman, Ryan.
And a ground ball to first. Harper takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the American League, the center fielder, number 12.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Here's a high chopper, and that chance handled. Harper steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the American League, the left fielder, Wyatt.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. A double and a run scored his first time up. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. 1-2-3 goes the AL, but they're still in command. 9-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Fernando Cruz. Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League, Matt Olson.
And what a great guy to be able to turn to off the bench, huh?
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a quick out, number 1.
Wow, short work to sit and pack in to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Machado in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
And a swing and a miss there. Fights it off. He'll see another. Another 1-2. Chopped left side. Long throw to first. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Bryce.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's out number 3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Back to the top of the order now. Leading off, Ben Rice. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Popped in the air, left field, and there's 1 down. So coming into the game now on defense, Wyatt Langford. He'll be out in left field. Next to hit, Brent Rooker.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on the tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So up next, Logan O'Hoppe. Just missed. The 1-0. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to Terang. One. On to first. Double play. And that's the inning. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. The AL leads it 9-0. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the ninth, Jackson Chourio now at the plate.
Hey!
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. Stays alive. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and a count 1-2. Comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Fernando Cruz departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Aroldis Chapman. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down. Looks like the pinch hitter for the National League, Alec Burleson. Looking to start something with one gone. Fastball for a strike. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Ball, that's out.
Hunter Goodman, the new catcher now. Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. No challenges left for them now. They're down to their final strike.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a danger.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, most of the fans come to watch this All-Star game to see the talent that's just oozing from dugout to dugout. But for the players, it adds to the experience and the memory of being here. Nice job by the American League to win this All-Star game.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical, magical. There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging